Hello, it's Chaleche, back at it again with another episode at the Milk It Station podcast, where we milk everything life throws away, the good, the bad, the in-between, because at the end of the day, it is all working in our favor, period. And that's just what it is. Now, somehow I want to make that intro, we're tuning in to the Milk It Station, because you're tuning in to not only the podcast, but also my frequency. So let's get into it. So, I have a really cute hairstyle today. Isn't she so cute? Yes. Very cutesy. Also sipping on this energy drinky, not sponsored, but ayo. It's clean, apparently. I don't know. It's good. So, today, I want to talk to you on a personal level, one-on-one, and just kind of see what comes through, because this podcast is about how I want to help people. I feel like I've gone through a lot in life. Nobody's immune to hardships. It's all a matter of how you approach these hardships and the attitude you approach these hardships with, and the thought patterns behind it, because the thoughts is the groundwork, is the base work for the external, for your reality. So if you can master that, if you can conquer the self, then everything else becomes your bitch. Make life your bitch. Yeah. Now, what makes it a little bit more difficult is navigating the people around you. And I already feel like something's coming up in my throat. So I am a spiritual person. This is a spiritual world at the end of the day. This is not by any means me trying to convert anyone, because I don't subscribe to any religion. As you know, I've already left a high demand religion and believed it to my core at one point, and then to step away from that and that whole journey, which, let me know if you want a full video on my Mormon journey. I actually recorded one 2 days ago and none of the footage saved. And I was very, very, very booty hurt about it. I was like, what the fuck? I actually filmed it on my MacBook, because on my MacBook throughout life, or just throughout like these recent years, I'll do like video diaries for myself. And as I was talking, I was like, this is a great episode. And so, yeah, I turned it into that. And I think my laptop just didn't have storage and none of it saved. So that's what I get for playing Minecraft on my laptop. Yeah. Or who knows why. But let me know if you want an episode about my Mormon story and about my life relating to Mormonism, just because I feel like that's a huge chapter and a huge pivotal moment, and like chapter in my book to why I am the person I am today. I don't identify myself with it so much anymore, because of course, like, that was my past identity, but I do think I've become a lot more mentally equipped because of that experience. And that's all life is, right? All those hardships, all those things, when I say we milk the good, the bad, the in-between, and all of it, it's because everything is always working in your favor. It always is. Because you need to believe it to be so. Things aren't always happening to you, they're happening for you. And once you make that mental shift, once it clicks, once it doesn't become just words, and once that's actually what's happening for you, once that becomes your reality, once you believe that, you've changed the game. Because if you believe you're a victim, if you believe these things are happening against me, it's hard for this to happen for me, I never get these opportunities, then life will reflect that. Because life is just a yes man to you. Like, oh yes, they believe this, period. Oh yes, they always believe they're in pain, they need this, period. Okay, I'm just going to give them what they believe subconsciously. So you can be a person that has subconscious negative beliefs, but outwardly say, but I deserve the best. And if you don't believe that, that's where the work comes in. That's where the shadow work comes in too. Like, why don't I believe that on a core level? And then you get into it, you like work on your avatar, and then boom, little by little, you don't notice it. But hindsight is 2020. you can look back and be like, wow, I've really changed since then. The daily efforts, the unseen efforts that I do on the daily basis, or on a weekly basis, on a regular basis, you don't see accumulate when you're zoomed in, right? Because we're living life day to day, and time is a construct. So you can't see it like that. But when you zoom out and look back, you'll see it. And so you just gotta trust the process. That's really what trusting the process is about. But yeah, I'm obviously still integrating this because I love to say that I am a student to life first and foremost, and then I'm a teacher. And I think the best teachers in life are continual students to life. So I want to relay and help people, and I'm just gonna keep going. I've noticed these style of videos help me a lot because it's more reflective and less planned and thought out, and it's more trusting. But I do notice that like my views on these videos are a lot lower, even though I do feel like it might resonate better with people. So I'm working through that uncomfortability. And when you're going through transitions, and when you're growing and doing things that you've always envisioned yourself that you're meant to be, like I've always envisioned myself being on YouTube and sharing my spirituality. And now that I'm finally doing it, of course, there's gonna be moments where it's a bit uncomfy. There's gonna be moments where I'm not sure how it's gonna perform, or if it'll resonate with somebody, but I feel like it will. Because if I'm being true to myself and authentic, and I have genuine and good intentions behind it, that it's just a matter of time and adjustment, and I'm just doing what I gotta do. But I have been considering if like maybe just not posting every Thursday and just posting whenever I get that inspiration. Not leaving it to, oh, I don't feel inspired enough. Like, not procrastinating, no, but whenever I feel like I need to talk about this, boom, bring out my phone. I feel like there's so much more like energy and power behind that kind of thing. But we'll see. I'm navigating my process that aligns best with me and also for you. So if you have any feedback, I appreciate that very much so. But of course, I feel like if it comes from my soul and from my inner world, then it's a good thing, and only good things will come of that. So yeah, cheers to that. Thank you for being here. So yeah, actually, I brought my tarot cards. By the way, I'm on my lunch at work right now, so let me see, I still have some time. I went to the little corner store and bought me a brisket taco, ate it on my way here, and I plopped my ass here to talk to you because I'm serious about my goals and dreams. And there was a point in my life where I gave up on my goals and dreams. And I'm really grateful to be in a place where I'm refused to give up. I was actually just talking about this with my boyfriend yesterday, how this is trigger warning, opting out of life. How like when those thoughts have come across, like they infuriated me because the sunk cost fallacy has been something that I would think about in regards to life, like grand scheme of sunk cost fallacy. Like I've gone through too much, I've pushed through too much to give up. Excuse me, confirmation burp. I've gone through too much to give up. I've seen too much to give up. I've had pure intentions through difficult situations to not see this shit through. I have too big of dreams to be a pussy and opt out. Like, that's my POV. That's my POV. So, yeah, and I also feel like sometimes I can't just take this shit too seriously, and I can't put people on a pedestal above me, because I am me. I've built me. I've built who I am. I've chosen who I am. And I'm only becoming more and more and more. I haven't reached my final form yet. And there's something so beautiful about that. I know there's so much more room, so much more space for growth. I haven't popped my shit to the max at all. At all. So I guess now that's reflecting to me, what's stopping me? Why aren't you? Well, if I were to get practical with it, I can make excuses like, well, I work a 9 to 5. That takes up so much of my time, which is true. I'm still doing what I gotta do. And by no means is that going to stop me, though. I still do my things. I still hop on calls after work. Like, I'm still always putting in my time into my goals and dreams. But maybe I could do more. Maybe I could adjust how I use my time, for sure. But I'm also in a transitionary state in life in general. Now, there's a few things that are happening in my life that I don't want to talk about yet because I am a little stitious, and I just feel like I need to hold things back before, like, until they happen, and then I can talk about it. But beautiful things, great things, and I'm excited to share it. And of course, you'll be along for the journey, but not things I'm ready to talk about. But they're exciting and they're big, and I'm happy about it. So whenever you're in transitionary states, it comes a point where you feel like things are a little bit stagnant, but they're not. I like to think things are still moving, but on an energetic level. So I allow space for that. Yeah. Pause. So I paused the video because I felt like, okay, I need to gather myself because I feel like this video is all over the place. And I was like, what is it? Because I want to be purposeful and intentional behind what I do. And I don't want to feel sporadic. Ooh. Wait, let me have a little moment here. Let me have a little moment real quick. And this actually goes along with what I was just about to say, is that what I heard in my head is just have fun. Just have fun with it. Making things so serious, like work, I think, kind of conditions you to make things so serious sometimes. Have fun. We forget to have fun. So even if I don't necessarily have like an exact plan, that's okay. I think my intention and my action and me being me is enough for right now. It's a journey at the end of the day anyway. I feel like Misa from Death Note with these little pigtails. Aren't they so cute? I need to take more selfies. Like, I feel like I don't take enough pictures of myself. And look at me. She's so pretty. I love this avatar. I love this girly pop. I love that I am me. Let's play some music. Pause. Yeah. Okay, period. Yeah. So I'm glad I have this little like moment to like recuperate and come back into myself, because I shared some tea at work just now, and I could see the reaction. When the person I was directly talking to, they were eating it up. And I wasn't getting too into detail either. I was just saying basically my point of view, how I don't play with the games, how I play chess, and yeah, I don't play into the little things, but I just notice, keep my distance, and report it. Boom. Boom. That's it. But, you know, not everybody's too fond of that. And I wonder if it triggers people, and I'm sure it does, whenever I speak highly. Whenever I act and speak of my maturity. Whatever. And I also don't want to talk about it because I'm like, don't sweat the small stuff. That's what I keep hearing. Like, don't sweat the small stuff. So I don't want to. So why would I? Exactly. Right. But I did bring my tarot cards. So I feel like, why not do like a little reading? Before I left the house today, I looked at my cards and I was like, I don't know why I feel like I should bring these. So I brought 3 decks. So if you made it this far into the video, this is for you. Yes. Now, you don't have to believe in it. You don't have to resonate with it. Like, what I mean is, like, you know how they say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm not trying to, like, force a future onto you. No. It just kind of gives me a guide and a reading on the energy currently. So take it or leave it. If it resonates, beautiful, wonderful. But if not, that's okay too. All right. Please help me be able to read this for the collective that is watching, for their highest good of all. and may only be their highest teams of light and nobody else. Please and thank you. Okay. So let's get a little specific here, or at least some kind of question or topic. Where is the collective at this moment? Where are we at this moment? I think this goes for me and for you. Like, what's going on at this moment and what are we working through at this time? So what's going on at this moment? Oh, period. You're learning to shine bright, be a sun, learning to have fun again. That's beautiful. You're learning to expand your light, your rays, and to play. So what are the energies around us at this time? What are the energies around us at this time? And how are they reacting? Observing. You're being observed. And maybe perspectives are changing, because I did see 555 when I looked up, and 555 has changed. So I think perspectives are changing. I think observing from a distance, but it doesn't seem like a bad thing. High Priestess in reverse. To me, this is kind of giving like you don't go by the book. You don't play things by how people usually do. And so that's why people stop and stare. Because it's like, oh, that's different. You can do that. And you're still shining bright. So kind of going against the grain. Cool. Now let's get into if there's a compliment or something good that this collective and I are doing. What is it? What can we feel good about of what we're doing right now? And what turned around is the King of Cups. It didn't fly out, but it turned around. King of Cups. So being, what I receive from this is emotionally stable and secure. Emotionally stable and secure. Period. That's probably what's allowing you to shine so bright. It's because nobody can take that shine and that emotional fulfillment from within. Now, what's something that is currently in transition or that is being worked on at this time? Oh, the Hermit. So that is about being inward and reclused from the world and introspective. So I guess you're healing from being in moments of stagnancy or to yourself. And I think the Hermit is very necessary in the healing journey, but it can't be a forever place. It is a transitory place, a place to reflect and cultivate your inner light so that you can shine bright. So I think that ties in very nicely. Quite actually, like I feel like this is very straightforward. So I appreciate that. Okay, so now I'm just going to ask for any last words and then we'll do a little oracle real quick. So I appreciate you guys letting me do this and you tapping in to my frequency. So we got the King of Swords. Wait, what did I just ask? What did I just ask? Last words. Oh, yes. Period. Yeah, I feel like you cut off, you say what you need to say, and you stand on that. You're mentally equipped and sharp, and I think your words reflect that. And sometimes even the way you carry yourself, because I feel like a masculine energy particularly, they don't necessarily need to do too much for people to respect them. This isn't related to gender, but just the energy of the masculine, you're respectable and you have your boundaries intact. And the swords is words and the mind, so period. Basically, I'm proud of how you hold yourself because this is a great reading. Very, very coolness. Very, very good. And I love that that's for us. Period. Thank you. Very, very nice. Very nice. Let me know if that resonates with you. And props to you for being bad bee. Now let's get a little life purpose card. I really love this deck. So where is your life purpose at this time? What mark are you leaving in the world currently? What mark are you leaving in the world currently? What mark are you leaving in the world currently. Aww. Music make you lose control. Hey, let's go. Hey, hey. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So if you're a musician, if you love music, if you have a voice on you, if you play instruments, you might as well share it. If it brings you joy, you need to follow that. If it brings you excitement, you need to follow that. As I just watched this video last night about Jim Carrey, and it was just a compilation of different things he said. And boy, oh boy, did I resonate with that. And did I, like, my heart, like, felt like, wow, what an inspirational person. What an inspirational individual. From their life and how they transformed it and their actions on it and all of it. Even though he was perceived as crazy. But one of the things that he said was that his dad was a musician, amazing saxophone player, but he had to get a normal job as an accountant to support his family, and then he lost his job, which was unfortunate for the whole family, and that made him bitter. Okay, I felt this when I was young, when I let go of my dreams, feeling like I couldn't do this because I'm not supposed to, because, you know, I was Mormon, you know, there's bad people in the famous world, which, you know, is very true. But doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be. Anyway, I just felt so much resistance in multiple ends that like, I can't do this. But then I was like, why not? It's kind of hard to articulate, but why not? I'm not going to live my life always thinking if I could have, I could have if I wanted to. Like, yeah, if I had the right cards, that's definitely would have been for me, but fuck that. Like, if you're going to fail doing something you hate, you might as well fail at doing something you love. And no, it wouldn't hurt more. It would feel more fulfilling because you actually took the courageous route. So be courageous. This is your life. Make it your bitch. Make it your bitch. See where it takes you. Because if you follow that excitement, not only are you filling yourself with those good feelings, especially my musicians out there, I know you know how it feels. It feels good. It feels so soothing. It feels beautiful when you enter that flow state. So continue that, because you're not only healing yourself, but you're aligning yourself with the path that's meant for you. You're finding it. It's all in the excitement. Follow your excitement. So nice about Barian. Okay. I think I'll end it here. Let's see if there's one more card from this deck, and then after that I think we'll be done. Author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. So whether this is literal, or it's your lyrics, or it's journaling, or there's something that needs to be articulated out of you onto paper so that others can read it and relate to it too. Because even if you feel like it's not that special, it is special. It is. That's just how it is. Period. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides and ancestors, for this reading. And I'm closing it out now, so I appreciate it. I'm glad that was light, and I'm glad that was like a good reading. But yeah, today was kind of just like a little yappy sesh, and kind of just like going over like my hopes and dreams for this channel and for myself and what I want for you. Because if I'm elevating, I want people to elevate with me. Because this is it can be a world where people, you never know other people's intentions all the time, you know, and not everybody has the best intentions, and that's okay to acknowledge, but just not to attach to. But anyway, I don't want you to worry about that with me. Like with me, we're here to grow together. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and for hanging out with me. If you made it this far into the video, comment how about a Joker card? I'm pretty sure there's a Joker card as an emoji, just because we did a little tarot reading. Yeah, comment that, or a red rose. Just cause. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to kiki about. You know what? Next video, maybe I won't be doing the whole Thursday thing. Let me know how you feel about that. I think I should just start making videos whenever I get that urge, that like, that feeling like, oh, it's time, it's go time. You know what I mean? I feel like there's something special about that. So yeah, instead of a deadline. You know what I mean? Not everybody works the same way. I'm figuring it out. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna have to go back into work very soon. I really appreciate you. If you can leave a comment and leave a like and subscribe, that would mean so much to me because I am on a path of continual growth. And so are you. So let's help each other out here. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Take care. Love you.